Hey guys, it's Yvonne and I'm back again to share another project with you. I'm featuring some beautiful butterflies once again by Renee Harrison from her shop, which is ReneaBouquets.com. This video is going to be a process video. I learned a new technique recently and I just wanted to share with you guys how I pulled it together. So take a look. So here's a quick peek at the tag I created. It's a 9.5 by 4.5. I started with some heavyweight chipboard and I painted the edges with just some acrylic paint in white. And I didn't need to cover the whole tag since I'm going to be layering quite a bit of paper over it. So that is my new technique. I saw a tag that Darrell Foster created, and she swapped with my sister. So when I spotted the tag, the first thing I noted was the depth and the full-bodied effect that it had. And she achieved this by layering just a multitude of papers underneath that top layer that you first look at when you look at the tag. So if you're looking at the side view, you notice how full and how rich it looks because it's got so many layers underneath, which I hadn't seen before, and it was just very striking, and I wanted to give it a shot. So that's what you see me doing here, just adding a bunch of layers with this tissue paper. So I decided that I wasn't completely happy with the layers that I had so far. As I was drying up the adhesive, I felt like it needed more, and I think because I used such fine tissue paper, it just didn't give me the depth that I saw with Darrell's tag, and so I felt it needed also to be a little bit more distressed. So there you see me going at it with the Tim Holtz craft scratcher, which always makes me giggle because it's seriously called a craft scratcher. But anywho, so I decided to go ahead and add some tulle, and it's just one of my favorite pieces of fabric to work with, and I use it a lot. So I thought, well, why not? Let's go ahead and stick some tulle in there. But again, I didn't get the feel like it was hardy enough. Like I felt like I still needed to add more. So I'm going to go through a few more layers. And I did want to highlight the edges, bring more attention to it. I thought the color was really soft and I didn't think it would be as noticeable. So then I edged it with some more white acrylic paint. The tulle, when it starts to heat and set, it melts into the paper. So you saw me there with just a skewers, just those bamboo skewers. I buy bags of them and use them for everything. But I was trying to pull some parts apart because it was kind of blending and melding in together. So there I'm inspecting, still not satisfied, wanting more depth and adding a few more pieces. And again, I wanted to look a little bit distressed, so I'm being very rough with the edges, folding, crinkling, adding some more white to be sure that you do spot the effect that I'm looking for. And I guess if you're looking at the tag just straight on the frontal view, you don't really notice, but when you start looking at the sides and turning it, then you really get a feel for what's going on underneath. So, oh my goodness, guys, I have to tell you how I obsessed over this tag. I worked on it the entire day. I stopped for a few short breaks to either start a load of laundry, maybe check on the kids, say hi to the husband, have a drink of water, maybe a quick bite to eat, but it just kept calling me back. And the process video I thought was a little bit disjointed. I was kind of all over the place, doing things out of order, wasn't very sequential in a way that it would make sense, so I had to rework the video, and I'm hoping that this does make more sense when you see the final product. But here I attached the back layer, pink shimmery sheet that I had in my stash, a little bit distressed, and slapped that on there because I wasn't really going to focus a whole lot on the back. So I decided to use the Graphic 45 Botanical Tea Collection. There were two sheets that I was really hoping to use, this sheet here and the pink one you saw right before with the print on it. The color was a little bit brighter than I was hoping for. I was hoping for a softer pink, but I toned it down with some of the Frostbitten Fuchsia of Lindy's Stamp Gang. products, and I like that a whole lot because it does help tone colors down. It has a white base and then the slight shimmer, this one in the pink hue. So it worked really well. So when working with an 8x8 pad on a tag that is over 9 inches tall, here's my quick scrapbooking hack. I tear the sheets up and then I piecemeal it back together, and it looks very shabby chic, and it does the job it needs to do, which is cover the entire tag from top to bottom without actually having a sheet that would be the right size. So here are the butterflies that I'll be using on this project. They're called the Shabby Pink Roses Glitter Glass Collection, and they are stunning, as you can see, and a perfect match to the tag that I'm creating. For this project, I decided to use the butterflies as wings, so you'll see that I gently removed the backing and the antennas and added them to the back of the dress form. For the final touch on my shabby chic tag, I'm putting together a pale pink seam binding bow. I think it's the perfect touch to finish it off. And I want to thank you guys for checking out the video, and also to remind you, if you can, to visit Renee's shop, ReneaBouquets.com. She has a new and spectacular collection. It's called Alice in Wonderland, and it's just beautiful little creations, and she again does just such exquisite work. So if you get a chance, please go ahead and check out her site. It's www.reneabouquets.com, and I think you'll be pleased. Also, if you decide to shop, please use the coupon code DTEBONNE, which is YVONNE, and I'll go ahead and leave that information on the description box below. So just again, thank you so much for visiting, and again, another quick shout out to Darrell Foster for inspiring me to try something new. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.